is wisdom. Welcome guys. So in this video I will be showing you 4 powerful video editing software that you can use to edit any of your video free of charge. They are free because they are open source software, and despite the fact that they are open source, they are free software, they are very powerful compared to some of the paid video editing software outside that you can think about. Okay, so if you are coming across my video for the first time, this is able voice of Ola from Amatip IT Consulting Limited, an IT company based in London, United Kingdom. We specialize in providing IT services and solutions for businesses and individuals. So if you like technology information like this, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, subscribe or follow all our social media handle, so you'll be the first person to be receiving latest technology information. Okay, go straight to the system now, and I will actually show you these 4 powerful video editing software that you can use freely with every necessary feature that you need for your video editing job. Okay, so be it a content creator or just a online tutor, or you just want to edit video for yourself, maybe for social media purpose, anything, and you are looking for the best free software to edit your video, let me show you 4 powerful ones. Then you can choose your favorite. So let's get started. The first one we'll be talking about is the Kdenlive. Kdenlive, you might have heard it before, and if you are not, just come to Google and type Kdenlive. So on the result page here, the first site here, just click on it and it will bring you to Kdenlive web page like this. Okay, so just click on download and you will see the software actually available for any of the operating system you might be using, be it Windows or Mac or Linux. Any of these window that you are using, you can actually use Kdenlive on it. So just click on installable and the software will actually download to your system. So it depends on the directory that you choose to download the software to. You just need to go there and install. So for mine, I've already downloaded the software before and it is on my download folder. So you can just double click and install the software. So normal installation process, it will, at the first time, it will ask you, prompt you to accept the installation. Just click yes, then continue. The next process, you can just be clicking next till the end of the installation, because it is a very simple installation process. You will actually understand how to do that. Okay, that's the first one. And the second one, let's go to Google back. The second one is Shotcut. You might have been seeing Shotcut on different video, or you might have been hearing people talking about it. But if you also want to check it out and see how it looks like, so just go to Shotcut, go to Google rather, and type Shotcut. Shotcut. Go to Google and search for Shotcut. This particular link, you can see shotcut.org. Just click, and instead of coming to the Google, you can just go to shotcut.org directly. It will bring you to the site like this. Then click on download. Then you can select Windows installer. Okay, once you click on that, it will actually download to your system immediately. Okay, and once the download finish, you will have the executable file like this. You can see it on my download folder here. Depend on where you selected for the download file. So
you can just double click and install it, same thing. So let me just show you how those software look like. This is Shotcut. So once after installation, during the installation, it will ask you if you want to create a desktop shortcut like this. You can just choose yes, and you will have it on your desktop like this. Okay, so when you launch it, I'm trying to launch Shotcut now. Let's also launch Kdenlive. So let me check it here. So this is my Kdenlive. I can actually double click to launch it. So while they are loading, let's quickly see the third one. The third one, you don't need to go online to download it. It's actually on your system presently. If you are using Windows 10 system, you actually have it on your system. So all you need to know, some might know that it's existing on their system, and why some might not know that it's actually existing. But if you don't know before, on your Windows 10 system, just come to the search area here and type video editor. You can see it's actually existing on your, you have it on your system before. So just double click on it, and it will open for you. So this is the interface. Wait a minute. So this is the interface of the Shotcut, and as if you are familiar with video editing before, you should know that video editing have some common interface, like the library interface, where you can put all your raw data, your picture, video, music, and the like. And you also have a timeline, which usually be at the down one side here. The timeline is where you put your video for the editing, like cutting, applying effects, any things like that. So you can do that at the timeline. And they also have different view, the view for editing. So this present view is for editing. We have login, we have color view, we have audio view, and we have player view. It depends on the stage of editing you have. Okay, you have all the toolbar and the tools that you need for your editing here. Okay, let's quickly look at another one, which is Kdenlive. Kdenlive. Okay, so the interface as well. It also have editing interface, audio interface, effect interface, and color interface. So it actually depend on what stage you are in your editing. That will determine the interface that you'll be using. Then you have your menu, your editing tools, cut and the light effect, composition, projecting, library, and the lights, the timeline. Okay, so let's look at the one that is inbuilt with Windows 10. Okay, it's still loading. So pending the time, let's go back to our Google and search for the last one. This particular one is my favorite one. Very simple and very effective. Okay, so it is open source, OpenShot. So just type OpenShot. It's either you type OpenShot at Google and choose the first result on the research page, or just type opensource.org at your address bar and click enter. It will take you to the web page of OpenShot, and very simple. You just need to select the type of download you want, for Linux, for Windows, for any system of your choice, for Mac and the likes. So it's even also available for Chrome OS. Okay, so just choose. So for Windows, just click on Windows, then the software will download to your system, and once it downloads, just go to your download directory and install the software. So let's also see how that look like. But before we go there, this is the video editor on Windows 10 system. Okay, you can see. So to start new project, just click on create, click on new video project. Okay, so you have its own interface as well, the library where you can put all your raw data, the timeline. You want you to name your project, then name it anything for now. Then to add the file, you can just click on add the file, select the location from your PC. So let's assume I want to add this one. So you just add them to the library, and from the library you can drag them to the timeline. Then from the timeline you can start editing, put your effect, cut the area you want to cut out, like you can drag it down here to the timeline and start editing it the way you want. You can see the tools here: trim, text, motion, 3D effect, and the likes. So this is already inbuilt with Windows 10, so you don't need to download it again, just search for it on your system. And the last one, open source. Let me open source so that you can see. Very simple to use. Even if you are a beginner that you just want to start video editing and the likes, you will find open source easier to use. Okay, so let it open so that we can just do a little explanation on it. So in the next video that will be coming, we will be discussing each of these software one after the other, like explain how to use them, how to use the Kdenlive, how to use Shotcut, how to use OpenShot, how to use the normal video editor on your Windows 10. So we have different video sessions that we explain that in our next production. Okay, just subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow all our social media page, you can follow our websites. Then anytime we release any of this video, you will be notified and you can easily watch them and get better understanding of each of these tools. Okay, so this is open source, and you can see it have its own library here, project file. This project file, these are the common feature of many of the video editing software. They will have project file, like you can see. It might be called project file, it might be called library, it can be called anything, but this is where you add all your raw data, like your raw the video you want to edit, the picture, the music, everything you want to use in your project. You can add them here. So you can, maybe you open the folder where all of them are located, and you can be drag and drop them in there. Okay, maybe you want to pick a picture, you can click on it and drag and drop it, all those. So the video, the audio, any raw file that you want to use on your project, you definitely add it here. And once you have it here, this is the timeline. So we have the timeline usually have different track, so in which you can create a layer of video. Maybe you want to have the video going side by side, and different layer like that. So with this source code, have like 5 layer: track 1, track 2, track 3, 4, and 5. Okay, it depends on the one you actually want to use. So, and the top layer will be the one that will be on the top, while the bottom one will be at the back. So like this main video is track 4, while this particular logo at the top of it is placed at, this one was placed at track 5. Okay, so then you have your effect here, different bunch of effects that you might want to use. Then you have your button here where you can preview your work, your editing tools, cut and the likes. You have them here, and you can also edit the property here and the like. And once you finish editing, you can export. Once you click on export, you can export the work to any format you want. You can see different formats available. You can reduce the quality, low, medium and the likes. Then format any of the format, MP4 and the likes, anyone you wish to choose based on your project interest, you can choose. Then once you click export, you can also select the folder where you want to save your output to. Then you can name your project and the likes. Then watch out for our upcoming video on deep explanation of each of these tools.